Hello, my friends. Bonjour, mes amis. Bon vendredi. Comment ça va? How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. We've got a lot of fun stuff to share with you today. Like lots and lots. So, paper bag definitely suggested, recommended, or a cocktail, a very strong one. Bonjour, Carmen. Donc, moi, je suggère un sac brun aujourd'hui ou un cocktail. Cocktail. C'est ça en français. Ça, c'est de francine, OK? Donc, et très fort, OK? Parce que on a plein de choses et on a des nouveautés, même une nouvelle compagnie. Donc, c'est intéressant d'avoir une nouvelle compagnie ici à Scrapbook Central. Et c'est une compagnie québécoise. Donc, aussi très intéressant. On aime donner l'espoir à une compagnie. Donc, même plus que parce que c'est ici à Québec. So, I am going to first do the draw. Well, I should wait for a few more people. So we're going to do the draw midway through because I keep forgetting it. So I'm putting it in the middle of the table so that I cannot forget it. All right, I'm going to show not one last time, but I'm going to show these cards again. J'ai 5 cours disponibles. C'est un cours virtuel, donc vous pouvez le faire chez vous. Ils sont parfaits pour le fête des pères et pour tous les anniversaires que vous avez besoin d'une carte masculine. So, really, really good. Oh, Odette, je suis jalouse. Moi, j'en veux un très gros café avec moi. Okay, so these are the 5 cards you will make. C'est virtuel sur une page de Facebook. Elle est très gentille, le professeur, puis elle est pas difficile de comprendre, OK? Même si vous n'êtes pas bilingue, c'est pas difficile de le faire parce que c'est complètement visuel et elle montre étape par étape. So, even if you're a beginner, never made a card before, she goes step by step at a slow pace so that everybody can keep up. So you can do all 5 of these cards, and you'll still have leftover ephemera and leftover different things that you can use. Et toutes où elle a utilisé des matrices spécifiques, elle a déjà mis ça dans le kit. Donc, pas la matrice, mais elle a déjà découpé tous les morceaux que vous avez besoin. So, it's all in the kit. All right. Here, let's go to our books. Firstly, the film strip tape has arrived. So, this is the Vintage Makers Film Reel Kiss Cut. So, quand ça dit Kiss Cut, hello, everybody. When it says Kiss Cut, quand ça dit kiss cut, ça dit que c'est découpé autour, OK? Encore, ceux-là, c'est juste une bande de film, mais l'autre que j'ai oublié de montrer l'autre jour, can you get me the other one?
You did? I thought you showed it.
Yeah, maybe I showed it. The other one with all the champignons et les papillons puis tout ça sont chacune un collant déjà précoupé. C'est pas la même chose de celle de Onwise. Ceux-là, ils ont découpé autour, mais ça répète après 1 mètre. So don't forget that these tapes will all repeat after 1 meter. None of them are like Onwise that repeat after 2 meters. Okay, and we still have this one in stock as well.
I actually don't know if we do.
It was just to show what
It was just to show what kiss cut means. You see, it's all pre-cut for you. Et donc, ceux-là, avec toutes les images que vous voyez ici, chacune est un collant séparé. Each one is a separate sticker. And you will have different images, but it will repeat throughout the roll many times. Avec les tapes en wise, c'est 2 mètres avant que ça répète. Donc, dans un de leurs rouleaux, vous recevrez deux versions au complet, puis la moitié d'un troisième. All right. So that's the pet tape. This was the most popular of the Vintage Maker series. Cette die-là, cette matrice-là, était tellement populaire. Donc, le fournisseur était en rupture de stock, mais il vient d'avoir encore, donc nous autres, on l'a aussi. Visible Image. If you see anything you want from Visible Image, c'est une compagnie que maintenant je peux avoir facilement. Donc, allez sur leur site, vous pouvez passer des commandes spéciales pour les produits de Visible Image et je peux avoir toute la ligne. So if there's anything you want from the company Visible Image, because we used to carry it, and well, some of it's changed and some of it's still the same, so I will bring it in slowly. But if there's anything you want, envoie un courriel, send an email, and I will gladly get that in sooner rather than later. Now, this is called glitch numbers. I love it. I love the distressed look of it. J'aime que les chiffres sont comme, ça a l'air déchiré, tattered, ils ont des trous, donc il a l'air vraiment, vraiment battu. Oh, I'm glad you got your package today. All right, so that is a beautiful one, and hi, Helen. It is just a gorgeous, gorgeous stencil. So this one is glitch numbers, 11 et 25. Puis, il est maintenant disponible. Another one that has always been popular from Visible Image, ceux-là étaient toujours populaires d'eux autres, c'est le Distressed Brick. Et c'est parce que des fois, quand on veut faire une texture qui l'air par hasard, et l'air très naturel, il y en a ceux de nous autres, comme moi, qui ne reçoivent pas toujours d'avoir la look naturelle d'une fade. Donc, j'aime un pochoir qui me aide avec ça. Okay? Then we've got the books are back in stock, the Ciao Bella book, and this cookbook one, I showed it to somebody again yesterday, so I was looking through it. It is so beautiful, so traditional. If you had to do your grandmother's recipe book or you were doing like this here, ça, vous pouvez couper en deux, puis mettre ça dans le Art Journal, le version A5, et déjà vous avez un départ de 2 pages. So it could be so beautiful in an art journal, in a small art journal. Here you have vintage kind of recipes. So I really thought that they did an exquisite job with this. Really, really nice. And you couldn't ask for better. It is just so beautiful. Okay? So let's go. So you've got some gorgeous papers, gorgeous stickers in there. Donc ceux-là, c'est des collants. Puis, comme toujours, il y en a plein de pages, 5 pages de collants, je pense, et ça qui déplie, puis vous avez des enveloppes, des petites pochettes, des étiquettes, ça c'est comme un tag, donc plein de choses que vous pouvez utiliser. So that is the cookbook book, the cookbook book. Then we've got the Secret Garden book, which I've already shown a few times, but just so that you know, it's in the soft, more pastel-y colors. Okay, so the beautiful Secret Garden book. And again, you've got this that pulls out and makes pillow boxes and une enveloppe de format comme A2. des accessoires pour mettre sur des pages. So these are great in junk journals, in everything. And then for those of you who didn't get your hands on Cabinet of Curiosities the first time, this has been the most popular book. It is very steampunk, very grunge, you've got a little bit of everything in here, and I am going through it quickly because we've gone through it a few times. Mais les images, où il y en a des images de certaines pages sur notre site que vous pouvez aller voir. So as you can see, it touches on everything, but it's got that grungy brown feel to it. Les collants sont exquisites. So again, the stickers are just magnificent. So, and we've got our pull-out again. So those books are very popular. Il y en a plein de monde qui achète deux à la fois pour pas prendre une décision laquelle à découper. All right. Remember when we got in some of the, could you grab the embellishments that went with this? They're hanging up front in that front section, the new section. It's called Hello, It's Me by Rosie's. And I said, oh, I wasn't sure about the paper. Well, I went with the paper, okay? And they are single-sided, but you have tons of patterns in here, okay? Donc, il y a plein de motifs. Puis oui, ça vient en 6-6 aussi. Puis oui, j'ai eu le 6-6 aussi. So this one is called Hello, It's Me. So this is like oranges. We've got comme un dactylo. It looks like typewriter keys. Then you actually have, now I don't know if you can see, but this is gold foil on it. Donc certaines de les pages ont le foil dessus, déjà. Même ceux-là, les souhaits sont en foil. And then you've got on the tags, they're foiled. So they do foiling on some of the pages. They're beautiful pages, really, really nice. And this one looks marble. Hey, Cindy, happy weekend's eve to you too. Then we've got les stylos, so we've got that. Les livres. And again, the book page has foil on it, okay? Donc, il y en a plein qui ont le foil dessus. On a les fleurs. Donc, plein, okay? So, just to show you what they look like. Et c'est la même chose en 6-6, sauf rapetissé. So they're just shrunk down images in the 6x6. And these papers match les papillons qui ont venu, ça fait comme 2 semaines. Les tags, donc ça c'était avec des souhaits, des tags. So this had sentiments and tags, etc. Then we had this beautiful puffy sticker, which I told you were very motivational. Believe in yourself, find your way to shine. You are amazing. Let's go make stories, the little things, beautiful. Donc, plein comme ça. Encore ici, I am loved, I am grateful, I am amazing. Donc, encore, c'est double côté. Again, it's double-sided. You've got tons of stickers. Then here is that 6x6. So once again, it is foiled where it's supposed to be foiled. And I believe in the 6x6, you might have 2 of each sheet. Okay? So voilà, et il y en a 6 qui ont le foil dessus. So that is the Hello, It's Me. Next, we will go to Spellbinders. Spellbinders and Hero Arts. Donc, ça, c'est les snips pour couper les matrices. Quand les matrices sont attachées, ça, c'est pour couper le morceau où ils sont attachés. So this is to cut the pieces. Now, Spellbinders doesn't do that. But when you have dies that are have metal holding them together, these snips will cut that metal very easily. Do not use your scissors. quand vous utilisez vos ciseaux, vous allez mettre comme un petit, pas comme une tache, mais a little divot in your scissors and it'll always stay there. Okay? So there's that. Then we've got the Best Ever Craft Tape is back in stock in the 1/4 inch. Ça, c'est 1/4 de pouce. Ça, c'est le tape pour tenir vos pochoirs et des papiers. And then aussi, on a dans ça, c'est 1 pouce et quart. So you've got 2 different sizes. I know if you watch Simon Hurley, he likes to use a thick tape. And sometimes you just want to mask something off, so you would use a thinner tape. Voilà. Also, Spellbinders mini blending brushes at the $5.95 are back in stock. These are fantastic. You couldn't get a great price, a greater price. You couldn't get a great price. You couldn't get a greater deal. 3 brushes for $5.95. I mean, when we first got them in, I ordered, I guess, over 100. They sold out in a day, and people were buying 6 and 8 and 10 packs because it was just crazy. I mean, 3 brushes for $5.95. Okay. De le Kyoto line, the Alex Siberia Designs, we got the fan back in. On a eu les poupées, mais sont déjà parties. And then this one we didn't have in the first release, but we do now, is we had this beautiful, beautiful Better Press plate. Okay, we had this fantastic Better Press plate, but we didn't have the stencil. Donc ça, c'est le bundle qui a les 2 ensemble. Et déjà, je pense, sont presque toutes parties, mais sont tellement populaires. And I wish we had, you know what, maybe if I open this, we'll be able to see it. Hang on. Guys, I need some help here, either to pull up a picture or to open this. Donc, ça a l'air comme ça, mais quand c'est coloré, c'est fantastique. Donc, il est vraiment, vraiment joli. Et ça s'appelle BD0943. -0943.
What's this?
Yeah, it's either one. Look at that colored in. Okay, there was another one though. So, voilà. Vous pouvez ajouter n'importe quelle teinture et ça vous aide toujours avec les pochoirs parce que c'est isolé, ça vous aide à isoler les sections qu'il faut colorer. So that is a very popular one. It came back in yesterday and right away people were grabbing it. And now we've got Susan's garden, her flowers, okay? And so let's look at her new floral collection. We've got the anemone, okay, la anemone. Puis ça, c'est 17,50. Et ça a l'air comme... Look how pretty. Et elle a des vidéos sur son site web, ou sur page Facebook ou son blog. Elle a des vidéos où elle vous montre comment assembler les fleurs. So if you follow Susan Tierney Coburn, she does have a site where she does videos and shows you how to assemble each of her flowers. It is just so pretty. Then we have the echinacea. So there's the echinacea. And more power to you if you're the type to cut all those out and glue them. Et voilà 2 exemples avec ça. So really, really, really pretty. Okay. There's also an embossing folder, but they're waiting for it to come in. Donc, on n'a pas eu le plioir de gaufrage encore. So that is the echinacea coneflower. Now we've got the begonia and the ladybug. Okay. Elle a une histoire pour le coccinelle. Ça représente sa fille. Et dans chaque collection, elle met une coccinelle dans une de les matrices. So this one is the begonia with the ladybug. And you can see that ladybug right there. Bless you. Donc ça, c'est le begonia. Aussi très, très, très joli. And there's that. And then we've got the cosmos. The cosmos, okay, very pretty flowers. Oh, look at that. Just so nice. There we go. No glare that way. Very, very pretty. Okay. Now, another very popular dye from Spellbinders and from any company, okay, pour toutes les compagnies, c'est ceux-là. Ici, c'est le postage. Everybody loves the postage, and this one doesn't have stitching. It has les picots. Hello, Marie. And so this one is the postage edge rectangles. Donc, on a les rectangles. Une à le postage edge. Après ça, vous avez une en dedans qui met un petit décoration de petits pois. OK? Et ça vous donne ça ici. OK? Et on a aussi les postage edge squares. Donc, même chose encore, sauf des carrés. So there's that. For anybody who has a Spellbinders Platinum, these are the big platinum, not the small one. Pas le Platinum 6, mais le Platinum original. Ça, c'est les plaques pour changer vos plaques. And then last but not least, as you heard Antonis say, he loves this white ink. So Unicorn or Yeti are the most popular white inks. So Unicorn from Hero Arts. And if you want a black, so Hero Arts had a black ink. Then they had an intense black qui était plus noir. Puis encore, la monde a voulu quelque chose encore plus noir. Donc, ils ont fait le intensified black. Et ceux-là, c'est le plus noir, plus noir. So this one is very black. Probably, I haven't done it next to it, mais probably comparable to Nocturne. Okay, so there's that. So we're good there, we're good there. Now let's do the tirage quickly before we go into the rest. So I need somebody to open this because I need 2 hands.
ASMR.
Huh?
ASMR.
Oh, okay. All right. So who's our winner going to be? And this was for the month of April, right? Pour le mois d'avril. Lots of participants. Voila. So we've got, I'm going to take a peek. We've got, who do we have? Deirdre Blick. Donc, félicitations, Deirdre. Vous avez gagné un certificat cadeau ici pour $20. You won a $20 gift certificate that you can spend here at the store or online. And félicitations. Congratulations. Careful, it's not on. All right, moving on. Congrats, Deirdre. Okay, Poppy Garden. So this arrived yesterday. Il est arrivé hier. Mais on a eu une gang qui ont venu hier, puis ils ont toutes pris. Donc ça, c'est la seule qui m'en reste. Puis après ça, je vais recommander. Donc, ne t'inquiète pas, je vais le recommander. Vous pouvez envoyer les courriels juste pour réserver les morceaux que tu veux. OK? So, Hey, Kathy, I don't know if you saw that we put up Tracy's classes. All right, so here goes. Poppy Garden, ça c'est la même chose que les 12-12, I believe. Donc c'est ça. I love that they make this little piece that you can use these pieces and really, really like cut them up and collage them on your card. So beautiful piece of paper, les versos, ceux-là, ici. Then we have les bébites, mes bébites, les bébites de Nathalie. Then we've got the beautiful coquelicots. Okay, et les oiseaux. Look at those beautiful birds. Oh my God, Antonia. Poppies and birds in the same kit. Et voilà. So that's another cut apart. Ou vous pouvez utiliser le verso qui est magnifique. All right. And then we have this one. And that. All right. So beautiful, beautiful, but not the same papers as in the 12 by 12. So we need to open it. Okay. So that is the 6 par 6, le collection. Ça, c'est le 6 par 6, les basics. Okay. So Poppy Garden Basics. Oh, Poppy Garden Basics. Okay, sorry. C'est la même chose. Donc, voilà. Poppy Garden Basics. Look at that. Look at that paper. Okay? Just gorgeous. Les papiers sont magnifiques chaque fois qu'il sort une collection. Look at that. Just wonderful. Okay? So it's a beautiful, beautiful line. Et oui, je vais en avoir plus de la ligne. We will have more of the line. La semaine prochaine, probablement. All right. Et ça répète 2 autres fois dans le 6-6. And you get it repeating 2 more times in the 6 by 6. Okay? So, beautiful, beautiful collection. On a le basics dans le 12-12. Et oui, c'est les mêmes papiers que je viens de vous montrer. Because we can see that beautiful sunrise or sunset. Just gorgeous. Et voilà les Poppy Garden embossed die cuts. Donc, ceux-là, people are congratulating you, Deirdre, because you won the $20 gift certificate for the month, for participating on Création for the month of April. So welcome and congratulations. So then there's this, okay? And these are just gorgeous. Donc ceux-là, ils ont déjà un traitement dessus qui l'air comme ils brillent puis tout ça. Donc ils sont embossés parce qu'on a le relief. So they're called embossed die cuts because we have texture on them, all right? And they are gorgeous. All right? Very nice. So, voila. So that is what came in from Poppy Garden. Now, Paper Rose, Poppy Garden.
Called Poppy Garden.
It's called Poppy Garden, but it came in from Paper Rose. All right. Now, Ron. Yes, Wade, Deirdre. Ceux-là, je pense qu'on avait déjà la première batch, dans la première batch. So this one we've had before, ronde pointillée. And that is a foam stamp. C'est une étampe en mousse. Et si vous avez vu la vidéo où Antonis était avec nous, il a utilisé des foam stamps, les étampes en mousse. Et ceux-là, on avait aussi And that one is duo de feuillage. Now, there was another flower I ordered. Did it not come? No? Okay. Then we've got homme drôle. These are card toppers. Okay? So these were the card toppers of the funny old men. Okay? Bonne pour les fêtes de père. Donc, chacune est comme ça. Very cute. And then the cats. Okay? Tout le monde a adoré les chats. Donc, voilà. C'est le paquet de toppers des chats. Donc, vous avez 8 dedans, dans le paquet, et chacune, c'est environ ce format-là. And then there's the beautiful rice paper. Now, bear with me. We've had some of these before, and some are new. You saw something fluffy and white running around? Yes, you did. Bianca. Binkers. Say hello. Binks. Hi. So, yes, white and fluffy is running around. Okay, so here goes. I'm going to tell you the name or the number. Sont toutes RRDP. Donc, ceux-là, this one is number 3. It's called L. Ceux-là, il s'appelle Regarde, and it's number 5. This one is called Pensive, and it's number 6. Pensive, and it's number 6. This one is called Ombre et Lumière, and it's number 14. Okay. Then this one is called Poupette 1, and it's number 16. Ceux-là, c'est Poupette 2, numéro 17. Ceux-là, Rêverie, numéro 19. This one we haven't had before. Tuxedo, c'est nouveau, le numéro 20. Ceux-là, on avait déjà le 21, Chat en folie. So, number 21. Numéro 22, number 22, Chava. Okay. Problem is they stick together. And then the one Antonis did for us, in front of us, was Pitou Pitou. So this one was popular. We had some special orders for that. Then we have Pitou en folie. Then this one we haven't had before. And this one is number 31. And it is Frénésie florale. Okay? And again, then we've had the birds. L'amour est dans l'arbre. This one we haven't had before. Cowgirl. I'm trying, guys. They stick together. Then we haven't had this one before either. Cowboy, numéro 36. La première, ceux-là, c'est numéro 38.
Show some samples of that one.
Yeah, you're going to show some samples? Erin's going to pull up some samples, okay? So, with the cowboy or the cowgirl.
There's some nice ones with the cat.
Then we've got this one, La Grande Chevauchée. La Grande Chevauchée. Ceux-là est nouveau aussi, le numéro 39. Oh, there's one with the cowboy. That's cool. I like how they blended that in. Ceux-là, c'est un autre qu'Antonis a pris. So this is another one Antonis took. Doodle Visage numéro 1.
Great Father's Day cards.
Et voilà, des cartes pour les fêtes de père. So you can see that. They make great Father's Day cards. And this one, Antonis actually used. And this is numéro 41, Doodle Visage en duo. And Doodle Visage en duo numéro 2. And then, of course, you know I got these in because I love them, right? Because they're black and white. But I don't love when they stick together.
Did you show those little dogs already?
I did.
Hold on. Just for a second.
Look at this one here. Look at them there. So cute. Adorable.
Look at that guy.
Love it.
Save a horse.
Anything? Voilà.
Okay, on est de retour.
Okay, on est de retour. Okay, sorry. Somehow it got muted. Okay, are they back? We're back, guys.
We're back. Sorry
okay,
about that.
Voilà. So, les fleurs ici, ça s'appelle Jardin monochrome, number 43. Monochrome garden. Fleurs monochrome. So this is monochrome flowers is number 44. Trio fashion trio, number 45. This is new. No, we had this one. Sorry, we had this one. Number 50, émotion. Le hockey, il part vite chaque fois que je reçois. Hockey. This one, cheveux au vent. Number 52. This one is new. Love this one. Of course, there's the purple on the face. Ça s'appelle mauve. Number 54. I thought this was too adorable not to get. So, ceux-là est nouveau aussi. Premier amour. First love. Number 55. Then this one is rendezvous doux. So a quiet rendezvous. And that is number 56. Then we had these little couples, and I just thought these animals were adorable. And yes, Odette, there's foxes and owls. Et les petits souris, donc tellement joli. So this one is called Petit Valentin. So they're each other's Valentines, and that's number 60. Ceux-là est nouveau aussi, mais populaire. Ça s'appelle Rachel Martin, Femme d'époque.
It's realistic.
Oh, look at those. How cute are those cards? Those cards are adorable. Hey, Mel. Hey, you should try one of Tracy Scott's classes, Melanie. If you liked Antonis, you're going to absolutely adore Tracy. Visage de porcelaine duo. Ceux-là, on avait déjà. Number 69, we've had that one. We've had, I don't think I had this one in this size. Ceux-là, on n'avait pas dans le format de ça, de 5 par 7. So this one is taffeta, numero 66. This one we didn't have before. Look at that. Look at the colors in that. Donc, ceux-là, il y en a 4 petits. So you can do it as a small piece. Ça s'appelle Sirène by Rachel Martin. Yeah, the Dreamcatcher is gorgeous. Then we have this one, Le Duo. So Sirène 2. Look how exquisite that is. Just, I mean, Michelle, this must be screaming to you with all those colors. Donc voilà. Then this one's nouveau. So Princesse des Bois, number 75. This one's not new, but sells out immediately every time. Animalerie ATC. Then this one is new. No, because Michelle already used her. This one is not new. Number 80. C'est l'effet papillon. Ceux-là est nouveau. Un touche de turquoise. A touch of turquoise, number 81. So I guess the other one was number 80. Yeah, $80. Then this one, it might be new, Éclat de couleur, $78, so that's out of order. And this one is definitely new, 76. This one is 76, oui. So this one is definitely new. Et ceux-là aussi, 77. Okay, and this one is called Habité par la musique. And this one, like I said, was Hurlement. Okay, so we got new and restock. So lots of great new rice papers there. Let's just get these back in here.
I did want to highlight a couple of our Scrapbook Central family who made some beautiful projects.
Okay.
With the rice paper.
So here.
Oops, sorry. This one is by Michelle.
So this one's by Michelle. She's used the rice paper that we just showed. Elle a utilisé le papier du riz.
We've got another one here by Michelle.
Very cute.
She's been having a lot of fun
Yes,
with them.
Michelle has definitely been having a lot of fun.
So
Those go at the bottom.
let these inspire you. That one.
Ça vous donne d'inspiration.
Then we have one over here from Martine Dubé. Excuse me one second.
Whoops, sorry, I'm blocking her, guys.
Voila.
Oh, look how cute.
Love the background.
Ah oui, fantastique.
So great job, everybody. We want to
Merci
continue.
toutes nos amies qui partagent leurs projets avec nous. On aime montrer tout ça.
Oui.
All right, we're on to something new. Erin, you took my color charts? All right. So the new company that we discovered, and we discovered it because of Ron. Donc, on a Marika Lemay qui fait des produits pour Ron. On l'a suivi, puis on a vu qu'elle utilise les couleurs magnifiques. Donc, en cherchant sur son page, j'ai trouvé qu'elle utilise des aquarelles d'une compagnie Pop Pigment. Et j'ai dit, c'est qui Pop Pigment? Et en fait, j'ai continué ma recherche, puis j'ai trouvé que c'est une compagnie québécoise qui fait des aquarelles, mais à meilleure qualité. Donc, they're vegan, OK, sont faites à la main, puis sont avec tous les produits naturels. J'ai rencontré une compagnie similaire de ça une fois dans mes voyages, puis j'ai dit, oh, je sais pas parce que sont dispendieux et tout ça, mais dans leur kiosque, il n'y avait pas les couleurs comme je vais vous montrer maintenant. Donc, je suis contente que j'ai pas acheté à ce temps-là et que maintenant, j'ai l'accès à Pop Pigment et on a maintenant un magasin qui distribue les produits Pop Pigment. So, I am going to show you some of these. Now, le prix sont plus augmentés parce que sont la qualité top, OK? Mais il y en a des raisons. Donc, comme par exemple, ça c'est leur palette générale de 24 couleurs. Dans la palette, premièrement, il y a quelqu'un qui met la vraie couleur, qui a pris le temps de mettre la vraie couleur sur chacune de les emballages. Elle m'a donné un charte de couleurs. So you can see how beautiful they dilute. Okay? They are just une qualité supérieure à tout ce qu'on n'a jamais eu ici à Scrapbook Central. So they are a better quality than any of the ones we've ever had here at Scrapbook Central. You know, I said, well, we dabble in watercolors, but these and the fact that she's a Quebecois company, I said we're going to support her and we are going to bring these in.
So personnes qui disent qu'ils aiment.
Yes, il y en a de personnes qui disent qu'ils ont déjà utilisé eux autres. So really, really nice. So this is the palette de 24 couleurs. Okay? C'est 156 $24,95. OK? 24 couleurs. Tu l'as le tin aussi. OK? Ça vient tout emballé. Et voilà. This goes on it. Et c'est tellement joli. Si tu n'es pas prête pour une palette de 24 couleurs, on a celle de 12 couleurs. And I don't think it's a different chart, so just pull that off. Thank you. And you can see you still get 12 beautiful colors. So you'll get like a pink, orange, yellow, green, turquoise, blue, black, purple, pink, mauve, un autre bleu, puis comme une couleur pour le pot. So that is a 12-piece set. And you have room to buy more and add them in. Donc, vous pouvez ajouter des autres après. So there's that. Ceux-là est 84 et 95. Comme j'ai dit, sont une qualité très haute.
And they last.
Et ils durent longtemps.
You get a lot of paint out of this.
Sont chacune de les petits... Open that again for a sec. Each one of these little pans are really, really filled. Okay? Very, very filled. Okay? Yes. Paper artsy. No, it was letters. Bottom shelf right at the bottom, right up to the left. Donc voilà. So we've got this. Now we are going to go over here to the aquarelle fluorescent. Okay? So these are her spécialisées. So let's see. That one's spécialisée. That one's spécialisée. That one's spécialisée. And that one is. Okay. So those are still her regulars. Donc on a des plus petits palettes. Ça, c'est les couleurs Caraïbes. Couleur Caraïbe. So these are an extremely high quality watercolor. Okay. So I lost my assistant. Here's the Caraïbe. All right. So those are the colors that are in the Caribbean set or the tropical set. Il y en a 7 dedans. C'est 74 et 95. Okay.
Yeah. Ils sont vegan, they're natural. And yes, Star, stay tuned. They have metallics.
Yeah, where are my metallics? Where are the metallics?
Metallic.
Oh, voilà. Ils sont là. OK. Donc, ça, c'est ceux-là. Après ça, on a les neutres. OK? Donc, si vous êtes une personne qui aime jouer avec toutes les fonds ou les couleurs dans les bruns gris, ça, c'est le neutre. Vous pouvez faire de terrain. So, these are the neutrals. Okay? So, this one is a package of 9. Il y en a 9. Et eux autres, pour le 9, c'est 99,95. Okay? And again, you get this tin again. Et chacune est dedans. Et ils vous donnent des aimants pour les garder en place. So you're going to stick the aimant en dessous. Et ça va coller dans le tin avec le aimant. All right? So there's that. And the last one in the basics. Sont pas vraiment basic, mais c'est land and sea. Donc, terre et mer. And just look at these colors.
Blue.
Look at that blue, guys.
You have to get close for these.
These are gorgeous. Et ceux-là, il y en a combien dans le paquet? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So this one has 12 in the package. They are stunning. Et ceux-là sont 139,95. Okay? So those are these watercolors. They are magnificent. Now let's go into what they call their spécialisés. So in the spécialisés, yes, we have the metallic. And ça, c'est les 8 couleurs dans les métalliques. On a le or. Et check comme ils sont brillants et ils brillent beaucoup. Et sur noir et blanc, vous pouvez voir les effets. So you've got doré, bronze, cuivre, velvet, rose gold, champagne, argent, puis T1000. Okay, T1000. And you can see how different each one looks on the black versus the white.
Even more stunning in
Okay?
person.
Oh oui, sont encore plus beaux en vrai que sur l'écran. So of course they're even more beautiful in person than on the screen. Next, we've got the fluorescents. Now, if you like fluorescent colors, like my friend Tracy is going to love these. Look at these colors.
Yes, they're very opaque.
Eh oui, sont
Tony,
opaques.
Yeah.
No, they're not opaque. No, watercolors are not opaque.
They
Sont
are opaque?
transparents.
Oh.
No, they're all,
they're
they
not
say
opaque.
transparent.
Oh, so you just have a lot of coats?
No, they're just a nice thick, I mean, what are you seeing underneath? If you had something stamped under there, you could potentially see it. But read at the top there, does that say opaque or, because this one says transparent. Donc, ceux-là sont transparents, certainement. Okay, so you can see that. And that is ceux-là, 10 couleurs, 134 et 95. Okay, and those are fluorescents. They are gorgeous. I just love looking at them. And then we've got the aquarelle minuit. And that's because somebody I know looked at these and just loved what they look like.
Are these opaque? Je pense pas. Sont juste une belle couleur.
Yeah, I mean, you can still kind of see under them. So, because I can see what's on the board underneath. So I would say they are still a translucent based on how much you put on.
Just very pigmented.
Yes, extremely pigmented. Can I have the minuit, please? Donc, voilà les minuits. Okay, so this one is called minuit. Et vous avez des couleurs Raven, Pléiade, Sally, Stella, Vesper, and Layla. And just look at those on the black. Oh my God, these colors are amazing. Sont tellement pigmentés, tellement pailletés. These are just breathtaking. Okay? And then we did the metallic. So then we have their specialty one that's called Aquarelle Color Shift. Et pour mes amis qui ont été ici avec moi quand on les a vus, c'est ceux-là qu'elle a recommandé, suggéré, parce que c'est les plus nouveaux dans les color shift. And these are gorgeous. Look at these colors. So, sur blanc, et tu vois comme la couleur change quand j'ajuste? Do you see how the colors are changing as I'm moving them? So like, for example, the second one is going very purple. The first one is getting more indigo. Donc, il change la couleur.
Magic.
So, ça s'appelle, these said opaque on the, yeah, ceux-là dit opaque.
Wait.
Collection Color Shift Opaque.
Good eye.
So this one does say opaque.
For the color shift?
For the color shift. So, you've got Mystique, Aurora, Leah, Dune, and Roswell. So yes, they are extremely saturated colors. She pours a nice, generous pour, and this one is $79.95 for the 5 colors. These are a true color shift. Avant, elle avait des paquets de color shift, mais elle a dit c'était pas la même chose. Are they similar to how twinkling H2Os were? Potentially. I don't, it's been so long since I've used a twinkling H2O that I can't say, but I don't know, I don't understand the quality of the twinkling H2Os. This one I know, having spent all the time at the kiosk that I had spent time at, I know that these are, like I said, vegan, natural products, natural base in them, and very pure pigment. Donc, c'est pour cette raison que j'ai commandé.
Doesn't she pour them by hand?
Yes, and they're hand poured. Okay, can I open one of the little ones? Yes. I'll show you what I meant by the magnets. So you get them in here, okay? Each of these pots, and look at that.
C'est beau qu'elle met un petit...
Échantillon sur chacune.
Oh, look how it's changing,
I know.
guys!
Mais elle vous donne les aimants ici. So you see how you have magnets in here? Sont autocollants. You just glue one to the bottom of each of these, and that way it'll stay in place. Okay? So, c'est comme ça le palette. So that's how she does them in these.
It's magic.
Okay? All right, Erin.
I'm
Les
sorry.
enfants s'amusent.
Okay.
Did you pull up the white for me like I asked?
Yes, the
Okay.
white.
Last but never least, there is a white pop pigment, and I definitely didn't order enough. Are they sold individually, the pans? They are. They come out cheaper in the kits, and she does not have a proper display for all the pans. So we'll work on it, but at the moment, no. So the only one is the white, okay? Le blanc, parce qu'il vient pas dans les kits. Mais le blanc, quand vous allez voir l'effet de le blanc, c'est incroyable, okay? So I know Erin's just picking.
Trying, sorry.
Just that picture's fine. Okay. Donc voilà. Ça, c'est le aquarelle blanc. Donc, vous pouvez même faire opaque. So it looks like you can even get an opaque look to it. So if you put enough layers. So it is le blanc est le meilleur.
And look what you can do for...
Look at all that. I mean, it's just gorgeous.
It's a very nice, creamy...
Yeah,
creamy
she
white.
says it's watercolor. Elle dit que c'est aquarelle. Oui. So, really, really, really beautiful.
Nathalie dit quand vous essayez le pop pigments, on devient addict.
Oui. Oh, donc, je pense qu'elle a déjà essayé les couleurs. Donc, moi, j'ai aussi des petits échantillons des autres couleurs que je vais donner avec chaque achat. Et j'ai commandé les color charts. And I am going to give you the color chart with each of your, while supplies last, okay? Parce que j'ai une quantité limitée, mais je vais donner une charte de couleurs avec chaque pot que vous achetez, puis aussi un petit échantillon de probablement une couleur qui n'est pas dans une de vos pots, okay? So I've got these here as well. So we are going to include one of these little samples, okay? And that little bit goes a long way. Pour ceux qui ont acheté la carte de Hero Arts, le échantillon dessus était encore plus petit que ça et vous l'avez acheté. So, really, these are beautiful. This will last you a long time. Donc, ça, c'est une couleur dans les fluos. This is a color in the fluorescence. So, this will come with your purchase of a palette. And so will the color chart for your palette while supplies last. Okay? So, what do you guys think of that addition to our store? I'm hoping that you'll like it. I know that they're more pricey And I too debated getting in the individual ones and letting people buy them one at a time. It did come out more expensive to buy them one at a time. And people were really liking the kits. She encouraged the kits. Elle a dit que elles vendent plus de kits que des unités. So she said she sells more kits than she does individual. Okay, so I hope you give them a try, and I really hope that you'll enjoy them. And besides that, what was I going to do? Oh, no, yes, and don't forget Tracy's classes, guys, okay? We need a good idea of who's taking them. Même si tu vas pas inscrire tout de suite, envoie-nous juste un petit courriel qui dit de garder une place pour vous et comme ça, vous pouvez faire le paiement plus tard, dans un couple de jours. All right, so just so that we have a head count and we know, so I can let Tracy know and Paper Artsy because they send some products for us to work with in the class. And because it's so close to the date, they're asking for numbers quite quickly. Oh, you're very welcome, Nancy. I'm glad we can find such amazing products, Canadian and in Quebec. So it's wonderful. Okay. So, merci tout le monde. Je vous souhaite tous une très bonne fin de semaine. Puis à lundi, même place, même poste, same time, same place. See you Monday. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.